Hey everyone, welcome back to Resident Evil. Boy, it's been a while since I last recorded. It's been a rough few days. It's been a rough few days before the past couple days. With all the heat and all the stuff going on over here, so... Didn't really find the time or the energy to record. But here we are, and we are going to continue on with Jill Valentine. What do we need? I don't think we need anything, because I think Barry comes and saves us with that flamethrower, so... I don't believe we actually have to take any weapons over there. I did win a small amount of money from golf over the weekend. Not as much as I wanted to, like usual, but I did win some. Boy, Lucas Glover, man, I gave up on him 1 week too early. I mean, from what I saw on Twitter, everyone, except for like a couple guys, gave up on him 1 week too early. But that's what happens. That's the way golf is. You know, if you're near the end of the season, sometimes you just gotta let those bets ride out. You know, don't give up on a guy just because he's failed to win in the past few weeks. Especially if there's only one season, if there's only one tournament left in the entire season, you might as well just go for it and bet him anyway. You never know. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, he did win this time. So that's that. I did win a surprise bet from a different sport, so it's okay, but still, I would have liked to have had that money. Although I did finally get a PS5. It hasn't arrived yet. It won't arrive for quite a while until September, but I did finally manage to get one. Okay, so this is Joe's gonna go in here, and this should go relatively smoothly since we have Barry helping us out, but and we did the V-jolt, so everything should be set. Yep, there it is. It's shrinking. Joe, you could have just left and grabbed the key. Why would you just stand there and stare at it?
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
Come on, Barry, torch it. Yeah, you give it that 90s action yell, Barry. Thing looks like an alien more than a plant. Seriously, that whole thing was unnecessary. She could have just run over, grabbed the key, and gotten out of there. Come on.
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Jill can tell you she has the file on her. That was a carnivorous vampire plant that somehow managed to gain sentience, and they still don't explain that part. Because isn't the T-virus supposed to reduce the animal's intelligence, so how the hell would it make the plant more intelligent? Boy, Jill looks good in that tactical cap, and that nice blue shirt. And those tight pants right there. She looks good. See if he has something more to say.
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
All right.
They're making every decision you're not supposed to make in a horror movie. Let's just go up here just for the hell of it. I think there's an herb up here. Let's see. Oh no, there's nothing. What happened to the herb? I guess we don't get it on hard difficulty. That sucks. There's supposed to be a green herb up there. Oh well. Let's be on our way. It is a huge save of ammo though, that you don't have to waste finding that plant. Alright, let's go face our commanding jackass. I mean our commanding officer. Who also happens to be a jackass.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
She's got a big nose. Boy, he sounds so concerned. He must have been in grave danger. Let's stop on the bees. Alright, so now that plant 69 is gone, we can just run fully over the hole. We don't need to go up the stairs anymore. The spooters are still in here. Yeah, I don't think we need to take anything else because we're gonna get back into the mansion in the save room right away, so should be alright. How much ammo does the grenade launcher have left in it? Because I'm worried about the hunter near the stairs. Maybe we could use it on him. We're not gonna need the handgun anymore for the time being. You know, let's reload it, get it to a full clip, and then we're gonna put it back here. Oh, I thought I had more ammo. Oh, here it is. Okay, so got rid of that. Got 5 acid shells. Yeah, let's use the grenade ones. Let's take that just in case that hunter proves a little useful, because they tend to eat up shotgun bullets. So I played the Crash Bandicoot DLC level for the Insane trilogy. It's future tense. I was playing that the other day, and oh boy, does that show you that it would have been it definitely would not have been a good idea to have Vicarious Visions develop a full Crash Bandicoot game. Because that level, it just...
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, This is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad! Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Fix your radio, Brad. The problem's obviously on your end, not ours. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that level shows that it would not have been a good idea for Vicarious Visions to develop a full Crash Bandicoot game because, it feels off. You know, it's like they have the aesthetics right. You know, they've got the aesthetics right. It looks exactly like a level Naughty Dog would develop. Like, it feels 95% correct, but that extra 5% feels off. You know, it's like they focused specifically on the difficulty of some of the Naughty Dog levels without remembering to include the fun aspect to it, you know. God damn. At least we're not poisoned. Let's get the hell out of here before we get some venom injected. Yeah, that level is not fun. And you can tell that had they developed a full game, it probably would have been one of the most frustrating games you could ever play. Like, it's just not good. Okay, it's kind of like well-written fanfic. Well-written fan fiction by authors who don't write their own unique fics. You know, like the best example I can compare it to is, like I said, well-written fan fiction by authors who only write novelizations of the films. You know, like, they'll do a great job copying the style and what's going on in the films, but when you get to the actual original plots, that's where they kind of tend to fall apart. And not all of them are like that. Use this thing to protect yourself from that bulletproof thing in chains. I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door too, Barry. Like how Barry has to add that that door's a piece of crap. Wesker just says he fixed it, period. Yeah, that level future test is like, it looks the same as Naughty Dog's. It looks the same. It feels the same for the most part, but something's off about it, and it's the sheer spike in difficulty, because it's like they almost forgot that the old games weren't good just because of the difficulty. They also had to be fun to play. So yeah, that definitely shows it would not have been a good idea for Vicarious Visions to develop a full game. Like, they can remaster and remake stuff great, but it's obvious they can't come up with their own original stuff, which would have been a pretty hard sell for a fourth game. I honestly think Toys for Bob might have done it better, even with all the problems they have in Crash 4. Alright, here we go. This jackass. I don't know, do we use the shotgun or the grenade launcher? Let's go with the shotgun. Damn, that swipe took half my health. Yeah, so let's not waste any time with this guy. We're gonna just bomb him with a grenade launcher. Let's sneak up on him. Yeah, screw you. You want one more? There you go. Yeah, the grenade launcher, the regular standard ammo isn't that powerful on them. I think you need the acid rounds. So let's go switch that right away, because I think You need the acid rounds for them. It works great on the zombies, but not on the hunters so much, so we're gonna put away this round for now. We're also gonna take some health because we're almost dead. What should we take? Let's see. I wanna save the herbs. Let's use the first aid spray. Oh yeah, I remember there's first aid spray up top. Maybe we can go do that. But it's a long way. I don't know if I really want to go over there, especially since you have to you pretty much have to go past all the hunters on the way there. I think it's easier to just use a first aid spray. We can get more health later on. Yeah, there we go. One hit kill. So we need some space. I think we can probably get away with putting away the grenade launcher for now. I don't think there's any more hunters nearby. I do know that one ambushes us in the room with the large mirror and the globe. But I want to keep some space open. I should just put away the handgun, but I do know there's zombies downstairs near the power area, so I want to save the handgun for them. Yeah, it took me It took me about 1.5 hours to get the relic for that level future tense. Like it should not be taking you 1.5 hours to get the relic for any level in that game. It literally took me, I think, like, I don't even remember. I think it took me like 50 tries before I even got past the first section to the rest of the level. Because the problem is, the way that level is structured, if you make one wrong move near the beginning, if you screw that up, the whole run is shot. You literally can't recover, because you literally need all three oh, there was some health right there. You literally need all three of the mask to be able to run the gauntlet of enemies. So if you get hit even once, it's over. You basically got to reset and start all over again. It's a major pain and a hassle. Like nothing pretty much in the rest of Spyro or Crash games is that brutal. That's why I said, like, it feels off. Like it's like they got the difficulty part, they got the aesthetics, they got the theme of the level. It looks great. It looks exactly like a level Naughty Dog made. But it just doesn't play well. It's not fun. You know, like I don't think I've ever had a more frustrating time playing Crash than I did with that level. The only other time that even compares is basically the high road levels in the first Crash game, Crash 1. Those are a pain, and they made them worse in the remake because they didn't fix the issues with them. And they also kind of screwed up the controls. Like, controls still feel a little wonky, so those are definitely a major pain to play through. But in terms of the rest of the levels, like, no, 2 and 3, 2 definitely has its frustrations, but nothing in them compares to that level. Like, holy shit. That is one level I do not want to play again over. I even took photos of the getting all the gems and relics, which I didn't know you could do. I didn't know that if you got all gold or platinum relics and then got all the gems in Crash 3, you got that little fireworks show where you see that little fireworks popping up in the sky. I didn't know that even existed until like 2 weeks ago, pretty much, when I got that. So I'm just now learning that was even a feature in the game, because I don't think I ever got all gold and platinum in the PS4 version. I just pretty much stuck to whatever I could get. Some of them I would get the platinum relic, others I would get gold, but for the ones that were really difficult, I just left it as sapphire, so I never even saw that parade. Oh, come on, get out of my way. At least we're not poisoned. Yeah, that level is killer, man. Like I thought slippery slope was hard. I thought slippery slope was hard on the Crash 1 DLC. Hell no. It doesn't even compare to this bullshit in feature 10s. Yeah, if you haven't played that level, I suggest you give it a try. Oh, the guy died from one shot. Cool. Damn. You a bullet sponge? Oh, he's not dead. He's just stunned. Alright, this one's dead. You can see the blood pool spreading over there. Hey, where was the knife? Oh, there it is. He's stuck against the wall. We might have to use the shotgun. Because I just remember there's 2 zombies in here. We might have to use the shotgun. We shouldn't have wasted extra bullets on that guy. Let's just lure him away. There you go, nice zombie. Stay in your lane over there. I've got to get back to playing Crash 4. Because it's hard, but I do want to finish it. Because what, like somebody else pointed out, what's hard about the game is not the lives. Because you pretty much get infinite lives, which I had forgotten about. It's the fact that collecting everything in a level pretty much requires you to do like 30 or 40 takes. That's the most difficult part. Not the actual amount of lives you get. It's the fact that everything's so hard to get. Oh, we should not have grabbed this frickin' herb. So now we don't have room for the we don't have room for some of the stuff in here. Let's see if we get lucky. Damn, we're not even firing. We were firing bullets at the wall. Okay, that did nothing. I think we might have enough space to get everything here. Because the shotgun ammo, we can just combine this one. Okay? Combine that. Pick up the magnum ammo. Yeah, we have enough space. Okay. So we don't have to come back here again. Yeah, Crash 4 is hard. Like I said, it's just getting everything correct the first time, which you pretty much have to do to get the highest rating on each level. That's the hard part. The actual number of lives, you pretty much have infinite lives, so you can replay a level as many times as you like. It's the fact that collecting everything makes it a hassle. That's what the hardest part of the game is. Let's switch to the stun batteries because the hunters do be bothering you. There's one over there. I think we might have to go through the storeroom because I don't want to go over here. Plus we can dump all this in the... We can dump all that in the box. Plus we have to do the room up here too. Hopefully they don't come out until we round the corner over here. Sometimes they be charging up that stairway. So we unlocked that door, but we're not going in there because the Crimson Head is on the other side. Let's use the key over here. We're not going in here yet, but at least that gives us a chance to get rid of the key. Oh, I think maybe they haven't bursting through the windows. So as long as we don't run past the windows, we won't trigger them just yet. Damn, so we really could have come here and just used the 3 herbs. We didn't even need to use the first aid spray. So let's put this away for now. We don't need the battery. We don't need this just yet. I don't know, should we keep the handgun or not? Let's reload it. Because we really only need it for the zombies that are in the mirror room, so we can just go over there and shoot that one zombie. I'm gonna put this away. Instead, I'm gonna get a regular green herb that we can combine it, because I think there's a red where we're heading at. So also we're gonna get rid of the key, so that'll be one more space that we have. So what we should do is go upstairs first and use the turn on the light, get that particular yellow rock so we can stick it in the tiger statue. We don't have to come back here at all for any reason. Yeah, the thing about Crash 4 is, like I said, Toys for Bob, it feels weird in some respects, knowing that that was like the first new Crash game in a long time, and you know, it wasn't done by Naughty Dog, wasn't done by a company that did all the other previous games, so it felt weird at first, but you get used to it, and you can tell they actually put some actual thought into the original levels, so they're not just what is this? Yeah, what is this? It's shining right there. Is that ammo? It is ammo. Yeah, so you can tell they can genuinely create some actual fun new levels. The issue I have with the future tense is that you can tell, like, You can tell that Vicarious Visions can imitate pretty well, but they don't really have a lot of original thought in terms of new levels. So it just ends up looking like a retread or rehash of the Naughty Dog levels, except way harder than any of the Naughty Dog levels. So it's not good. It's a mess. Like, I don't regret playing it just to see what it was like, but I will probably never play that level again in future playthroughs. Even if we even if I do full replays of all the Crash games, I'm still not gonna play that level again. We'll just leave it at like 102%. We don't need to get the full 108% by doing that crap again. Alright, we got the 2 jewels. Like I said, it really does feel like a fan fiction writer who can do great novelizations of the games or movies, but can't actually write their own original story. And they're not all like that. Like, I've seen a lot of pretty good fanfic written by people who you can tell could be professional authors if they had the time or the money to spare, but either they don't have the resources, or else it's just not their main passion. You know, they have another job or something else they do. So, you know, I've seen a lot of great fan fiction writers, but there's also a clear distinction between the ones who can write a compelling original plot and the ones who can just kind of novelize everything pretty well, but can't actually create their own original plot. So yeah, that's what it feels like. I'd probably count myself somewhere in between the two. I can write a pretty good novelization, if I dare say so myself, but I do sometimes find it difficult to come up with original stories, you know. I've written a bit of fan fiction here and there. Oh, actually, you know what? You know, in terms of movies, what it reminds me of, that level in Crash 3, it actually reminds me of the recent Indiana Jones movie, where you can tell that what's his name, and James Mangold and whoever wrote that script, you can tell they can copy pretty well Lucas's and Spielberg's style, but they can't replicate it fully. You know, there's something quite a bit off about the film, even though it looks great and sounds great on first glance, but there's something off about it. Okay, so we're gonna have to run because there are gonna be 2 hunters coming up out of there to take Jill's head off, so we're gonna run for it. Here they come. Yeah, that's the thing, someone said, oh, screw that guy. Someone said it's a good film, but it's not a great Indiana Jones film. Or they said it was a terrible Indiana Jones film, and at the time, before I saw the movie, I didn't understand what they were talking about. Like, how can it be a good film and not be a good Indiana Jones film? But that's actually kind of the way it goes. Like, you can tell because it's not his own original project, and maybe he's not as passionate about it as some other people might be. You can tell Mangold and whoever wrote that script, they can copy pretty well, but they can't actually create a compelling plot, you know, for whatever reason. And so what ends up happening is, you know, of all the 5 films, it's still my least favorite, even though it's made competently, because you can tell they're missing some of that Spielberg and Lucas magic. You know, they can do great imitation, great imitators, but for some reason they're struggling to come up with the original idea, and what they came up with is ultimately far less compelling than any of the other films included. Even a certain infamous one like. That happens a lot with movies and video game series that run a long time and eventually switch filmmakers or switch developers. Like, you can tell there are some really good tradespeople out there who can imitate pretty well, but they don't have a lot of originality to them. I wonder if the hunter comes in here if we kill the zombie. Like, if there's a zombie here, can the hunter actually come back and burst through the door like he did in the last playthrough, or can he just only come in if there's only if it's the second time we've gone in this room? Yeah, I think it has to be the second time, right? I think he can't come in here while there's still an enemy in here. It won't spawn him. So I think you have to come back here again, and that's when you get taken by surprise. Which we know now. I didn't even know that was possible. In all my years of playing this game, like 20 plus years, I didn't know that was actually a possibility. That you could just get ambushed by a freaking hunter in here. So how have you guys been doing? Other than that, that's pretty much what I did. About a couple movies. Watched some movies. I watched Demon Knight for the first time a couple weeks ago. That was pretty good. The Tales from the Crypt movie, that was pretty good. I watched The Blackening, which was much less good. You know, that one wasn't quite as successful, but it still had its moments. Especially one very well placed Applebee's joke that had me and the whole Discord chat laughing. We were just dying over that. God damn! Get her away, fool! I don't want to waste stun guns on them. You kidding me? I did not expect him to be there. I completely forgot we didn't kill that guy in our first run to the mansion. Alright, so let's store the ammo disc. We can store that here. And let's get the redstone. Everybody's favorite puzzle, rearranging all this crap. I actually hate puzzles like this. The worst is probably the one in RE4 Classic. There was one in the remake, but thankfully it turned out to be a lot easier than I expected. Like, I kind of had you kind of tend to overthink it. You think it's very complicated at first, and the solution is actually easy. Just turning the puzzle to the side once. But yeah, in the original RE4, you get the night puzzle, where all the knights are, and that thing is a pain. This piece is not right. I think it's this one. Let's see. Okay, we got that part. I think that's the middle right there. Yeah, I hate having it fitted around this crap. No, come on. It's just really frustrating and tedious having to fit it in here. It's almost like the controller is not precise enough to accomplish what they want you to do. Like, was it always this difficult in the GameCube version? Like, we know it goes in here. That's the only place it fits, but why is it not going in? Let's see if it fits now. Alright, we may have it. Let's see. Now let's get the middle part. It doesn't have to fit perfectly as long as it works. And the final piece. Let's see if it fits perfectly. There we go. We got the brooch, which is actually a key. So now we can go open up this door over here. That's the thing, you save a lot of time with Jill. She doesn't really have to go back and forth the way Chris does. You can get through things pretty easily on her path with the lockpick and how she can just skip certain rooms outright. It's a much easier, less stressful playthrough than Chris's. Even though I think Chris's playthrough is more fun in terms of the story with Rebecca and all, but I think in terms of weapons and having an easy time, you definitely want to go Jill. Because nothing beats her weapons there. She has a lot of ammo and a lot of stuff you can pick up. Do they still have the flame rounds in this one? I forgot if they have the flame rounds for the grenade launcher. So we got some shotgun shells and we got the stone and metal object, which we gotta fit with the other piece. I got Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but I still haven't watched it yet. It was one of those movies that I completely skipped in theaters because I could just never find the time to go see it, you know. The weather here has not been cooperating for the past few months. It's been hot as hell, like an inferno. And then other times it's just been busy raining, like 3 out of 7 days of the week has been raining non-stop, so I just never found the time to actually go see the movie. That's why when that Indiana Jones promotion came out with Applebee's, I immediately jumped on it because I figured if I don't force myself to go see it because I have the free ticket, I'm just not gonna see it. I'm gonna end up missing the whole thing, so rather than do that, I just basically forced myself to go see it. I ordered from Applebee's and that way I had the free ticket and I pretty much had a excuse to go so that I wouldn't waste a ticket. But I never got to see Guardians 3, so I'm looking forward to seeing it on 4K and seeing if it's as good as everybody says. I'm also gonna get the Across the Spider-Verse 4K, which comes out next month in Best Buy. They have a pretty nice steelbook. Most of Best Buy steelbooks in the past 2 years have been complete crap, like 95% of them, but this one is one of the decent ones. This one and the Total Recall are the Total Recall steelbook are actually pretty good. The Total Recall steelbook. We're gonna save because we're gonna use the self-defense weapon on Yawn, but I want to make sure we actually get a hit in, because if we miss, then we'll have to start over. We have to be precise with this one because we don't have enough ammo. We only have like 1 bullet, so we have to make sure this 1 bullet actually hits him. If it somehow misses it or he dodges it, we gotta start all over again. Like, we could save it for the Tyrant at the end, but we already have enough Magnum ammo. That's the chance to unload against the Tyrant, so... What else do we need? I don't think we need anything else. I think this is fine. I don't think we even need any health because we're just gonna go over there and... just shoot him pretty much once and kill him. So I don't think we need any other health. I'm also not seeing anything else we need to pick up. I think we got everything, so let's go deal with Yawn. I think we're gonna go outside here through the shortcut so we can get into the main part of the mansion and just circle around back. Because I don't think there's no more reason to go upstairs on the 2nd floor. We pretty much got everything already, so we can just go out here and cut through this shortcut to get to the main part of the mansion. So we can go upstairs and get to the room where their armor key was. And then we get to go down into everybody's favorite section, the caverns. Everybody loves the caverns with all the giant spiders and such. At least Forrest is gone. We don't have to deal with his ass anymore. The one dangerous zombie. Boy, was that annoying. Running from that guy and his dozen grenades. At least he's gone, so we don't have to deal with him anymore. I want to try to get as far as the yeah, this was his corner right here. He would just stick in here and just wait for us. I want to try to get as far as the lab so we can just have a nice 4 videos. Now that I've been playing it for a long time, I've actually gotten used to the tank controls again. You know, I still kind of prefer the analog controls which they added, but I've actually gotten pretty used to the tank controls at this point, so I feel like I actually move Jill around pretty smoothly. I think tank controls are one of those things where if you practice it enough, you can pretty much get it you can pretty much get your character moving pretty smoothly, and you can actually be quite agile with it, but I get why it's frustrating for a lot of newer gamers to deal with the tank controls, because they can be a pain if not implemented properly. Like in Dino Crisis, or even like Fatal Frame, which is just slow as hell. Oh yeah, here he comes. We want to make sure we had a clean shot on him, so we don't have to shoot him here, because we might miss. And he can no longer poison us, so we can just shoot him. We don't have to worry about getting bitten. Wait until he's standing up. Because we want to make sure we don't miss. Let's see if he stands up over here. Alright, we got him. It should only take like 2 or 3 shots to kill him now. Oh, god damn it. He got one. Damn, I thought it was only gonna take like 2 or 3 shots, but he's actually hanging in there. There we go. He's dead now. That's nasty, all the venom and stuff pouring out of him. The bile. Ugh. How convenient. He always ends up at this spot no matter where you kill him. Even if you kill him in the back, he always ends up at that front spot. Alright, now we got the medal. I wonder if we can go and use the 3 herbs. Probably not, because I think we might have to get past the hunters. I don't know if we want to go do that. I think it's probably easier just to use that actual herb that we find. Rather than trying to circle back all the way over there and we run into some hunters on the way. Alright, so now we got both medals and we have the battery. Now we can head down into the caverns. I've made quite a bit of money in the World Cup too. Have you guys been betting it or even just watching it? They got some promotions on a couple sites. The one I'm mainly using in Philadelphia, well PA, is Sugar House, because they basically give you a free bet worth half of what you bet up to $25. So you can just bet like 50 on an outcome, and then use the free one to kind of have some insurance in case your bet loses. So there's a couple nice little promotions on it. I've been taking advantage of that one mainly, but there's a couple other ones on different sites. I usually don't bet soccer at all, because the one frustrating thing about betting soccer is very easy for a game to end in a tie. Usually with most sports you either win or you lose. You know, there's only 2 possible outcomes, and there's a tie in the regulation. You'll go to instead they'll go to a tiebreaker in the extra inning or extra time, whatever it is, the extra period. They don't do that in soccer. They'll give you an extra period, and if nobody scores, they basically declare the game a tie. So which it is possible to have an outcome where nobody scores at all and nobody really wins the game. So that's what makes it frustrating to bet. That's why I normally don't bet soccer at all. But they've been giving us some promotions, so yeah, I'm just gonna go heal up with a regular herb. I don't want to go over there. Oh hell no, here comes this bastard again. Oh, he killed him. Nice. Are there herbs over here, or did we take them all? Let's see. Oh, here we go. There's one, at least. Yep, we can just use that. There we go. We're back to full health again. So what else did I play? I finished Resident Evil 4 remake. That was okay-ish. Near the end, that Sattler boss fight was way tedious and frustrating. I don't know what the hell they were thinking there, like, but it only reinforces my notion that they improved the game in some ways and made it worse in others. Like, there are some areas they tweaked on that should not have been tweaked. The Salazar boss fight, that was ass. That sucked. The Sattler boss fight sucked. Krauser's kind of sucked during the second portion. Like, the first one wasn't that bad. It's the second half of the fight that really gets you. It's just horrible. So that was a mistake. So that was a big mistake on Capcom's part. So I give it a nice 8.5 out of 10. Like, it's not the best. It's not the worst Resident Evil game I've ever played. It's just kind of there as a decent game, pretty much. It's a decent remake, but it's not perfect in some parts, but actually way worse than the original. Some parts are better, like Ashley is way better here. Actually, I'd like to see her again in some capacity in the series, based on this version of her. But man, some of those boss fights are rough. Especially Mendez's fight with Chief Mendez, where he's throwing these explosive barrels at you, or throwing like wooden beams at you in the whole burning room. That thing is annoying as hell. Let's see how fast we can get through the mines. Oh, like I said, I got a PS5. I'm waiting for it to ship on September 1st. That's when it's going to ship. Because I went for the Spider-Man Limited one. I wasn't going to buy it. I was only going to buy the faceplates for the regular PS4. Until I realized that, one, those faceplates are hella expensive. They were $64.99 each. And two, they were sold out pretty much everywhere by the time I got online. I sure as hell wasn't gonna order them from PlayStation Direct. That would have been way too expensive. God damn. Stupid snakes. At least they're not poisoning me for whatever reason. Usually they will try to poison you. Yeah, one, the faceplates were hella expensive, and two, they were sold out. So I pretty much had no choice. I also got the controller with it, because you might as well, right? So I figure at least it's better to actually get the full set instead of trying to buy everything separately. I also got the free copy of Spider-Man, but I'm probably gonna give that away because I don't want the digital copy. Digital only games suck. I hate digital only. Unless it's something that I normally wouldn't try or wouldn't play. Or that it's much easier to get digital, like Fatal Frame 4 and Fatal Frame 5. But normally I hate digital video games. I hate them. So I'll probably just give that copy away and use my Best Buy reward certificates to just get the game for free, basically, when it comes out. I mean, I figured I already paid enough, right? I paid you $600 for the PS5 and a custom controller and the faceplates. Especially since now the regular version went down to $449. So I kind of regret getting it from that respect, but It's a limited console, so we're not gonna see it ever again. So I figure I might as well just pay the money up front and invest in that, and wait to see later on people be scalping the faceplates for like $500 on eBay. Hell no, man. So I'm not a big faceplate, like custom decal type of person, so I didn't even know how much those things actually cost. I never knew. I thought they were maybe like around $20 or $30. I didn't know they were at $64.99 for custom faceplates. That's expensive. But I got the PS5 now, so no need to worry about it. That's a nice angle right there. The only downside is that it takes so long. It takes so long to arrive. That's the only doubt. That's the only bad part of it. I kind of want to play it now, but I have to wait. Okay, we need the hex crank. Let's combine these. Okay, so we need the grenade launcher for Yawn. I mean, not Yawn, Black Tiger, the spider. Are there zombies down here? I don't think so, right? So I'm gonna put away the handgun, since we're not really using it. The first game I'm actually gonna play for is Control, since they're having a sale on PSN. So what I actually did was I actually went and got the PS5 version of Control from the PSN store for $11.99, because I think I'm like halfway through the first version of the game on the PS4, but it's just way too unsteady with the frame rate. Like the PS4 just cannot handle the frame rate of that particular game. So I think I might just abandon that playthrough and start over. I don't think we need this until we get the second part, so I think we might as well just leave it here. We can combine it when we come back. Let's go meet with Enrico. And see him get his ass clapped. Let's always keep our gun reloaded.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're
Sounds so
alive.
pissed off and mistrustful.
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No.
Something about his hair bothers me. I can't put my finger on it.
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
I like how you can't tell whose boots those are, even if you already know the main story. They kind of keep it secret who did it right there. Because there's only 2 suspects, right? But which one? Which one put the old bullet in Enrico and laid him to rest? Damn, 3 shotgun shells. Just eat them, why don't you? The hunters are annoying sometimes. because of how much ammo they take. They're basically bullet sponges. Alright, we got the hex crank. Oh shit, they're already there. Yeah, 2 for 1. Isn't that boulder supposed to move? I always forget if there's something hidden behind that or not. I don't think we need the square crank for anything else, right? Or do we use it in that room with the statue? I don't remember. Oh, you know what? We should just combine that green herb. We can combine it. That way we'll have close to a full heal with the blue herb. Because we are sure to get poisoned in the next one. Yep, we gotta trigger the old boulder. Nice roll, Jill. 10 out of 10. At least there's something here. I think there was nothing here in the original playthrough we did with Chris. I think it was just empty. Alright, so here we go. Black Spooter. Let's kill him quickly. Here he comes. All hairy and gross looking. Yeah, you don't scare me, you freak. Oh, damn, we missed. God damn it. Damn it, that was the wrong one. There we go. Now let's get out of here before the little spiders arrive. I hate that the second spider completely wasted all the grenade bullets on him. Just in case you don't have anything with you, but it's easier to just pick it up and slash away the webs instead of trying to like burn them away. wonder why Jill doesn't get the flamethrower. Why they will only just serve it for part of Chris's gameplay, because it really doesn't do much. It's only really just useful for opening the door. So it's not like it's a big deal in Chris's playthrough. It's still just like one item you don't really need. Yeah, so the first game I'll play on my PS5 is Control. How do those boulders even know when to go? Like, is there something you can just push or something? I don't think we need that item because I think there's only, what, like 2 herbs in there? So it's not super critical to pick it up. But we do need this, so... I've been binging that Picard show too, season 2. I know there's only 3 seasons. I still haven't gotten to the 3rd one, but I'm pretty close to the end of the 2nd one. I think I only have like 2 episodes left. That show is good. Like, it just sucks you in, even if you don't want to binge. Because I don't really like binge TV. You know, I don't want to sit down and watch a whole season of a show in one day. But that show just sucks you in. You just have to keep watching to know how the story goes. It's that captivating. So that's a really good show. I'm definitely going to get it when it comes out on physical disc for 4K. Not really interested in owning just digital stuff for movies, you know, just digital copies or whatever. I don't dig that. I'd much rather have the actual disc. One, because the quality is higher than it is on the streaming services, and 2, because as we've seen, the problem with streaming services is you don't know how long they're going to be around or how long the material is going to be around. So like, you could have even a very famous show being hosted on like a streaming service for like a month, and it just disappears completely and you never see it again anywhere. That's not going to happen to something as big as Picard, but I still rather have the physical disc instead of just some digital version of it. I can't stand the whole digital only thing that certain video games are doing, like Alan Wake 2 or maybe possibly Max Payne. I hate that whole digital only crap. It sucks. Because then they control when and where you access it. And not only that, like, I think even Ubisoft is basically telling you you're only renting the game from them. Like, you're licensing the game for a certain amount of time. But even if you pay them the full $70, it's still up to them to determine whether you can access your game or not. Which is just all sorts of bullshit. They've actually started banning people. I mean, not banning them, but preventing them from accessing the game by having you... They basically eliminate your account if you don't log in after a certain amount of time. I think it's like a year. If you go a year without logging in, they actually eliminate your account, which is all sorts of crap. Like, that's just bullshit right there. I don't know what the hell some companies are thinking with this modern digital only line of thought. It just sucks. Alright, so now that we got the second part of the cylinder, let's go and combine it with the first. I think we're going to leave that health item behind. We got plenty of health. We don't need any more. Let's put away this. I think we're done with the cranks, right? So I think we could put both of them away. Let's put that And this. I don't think we need the grenade launcher anymore. Especially since we only got 1 bullet for it, so... Yeah, it's only Lisa we have to deal with, so we don't need that anymore. So we can just put this away. Combine this. Let's keep this health on us just in case we need it. I'm trying to get done before the next World Cup match starts, which is like in 20 minutes basically. So we got 20 minutes to get back to the mansion and go find Barry. I also started watching the Twisted Metal show. So far it's pretty good. It's taking me a while to get used to the whole post-apocalyptic setting, because I feel that setting's kind of cliched. It's been done before in countless projects. I actually liked before that it was really a tournament between the cars and their drivers, but it looks good. Looks good so far. Anthony Mackie's pretty decent. Not really sure about their version of Sweet Tooth. Like, he's less disturbing serial killer. Oh, come on. We gotta do this again? Shit. Fine, let's turn it again. Yeah, he's a bit too goofy for me so far, but in terms of the game's look, he looks identical. So that's easily a positive. That's good to see that it actually looks like Sweet Tooth. And the cars actually looks like the cars in the game. Alright, Barry, get your ass over here, because we've got like 15 minutes in which to do this. So
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
me, you're sending the little white lady to go check it out? Where your ass is like 6'2" and like 250 pounds and you're armed with a magnum, you're sending me to check it out. Nice one, Barry. Real classy there. Alright, here she comes. Let's see where she's coming from. Yeah, send the little white lady to go check out the mysterious moaning first. Alright, we got some more ammo and a stun battery. Alright, let's send that on its way. And let's go get our broken flamethrower. Yeah, let's ignore the oh, we can still pick them up. I was gonna say let's ignore the green herbs since we don't really need them, but we can still pick them up easily. Oh yeah, we actually have to go get it from over there. I forgot we have to do the little circle around to get the flamethrower. I thought since Jill had the lockpick, she could just unlock the door, but now we still gotta get the flamethrower.
Barry!
And Barry left us. That son of a bitch. Alright, so we can store that. We don't need that much health. Alright, let's get out of here. Place the broken flamethrower there. I wonder why she doesn't just follow you all the way up to the cabin. This room honestly looks like something out of Tormented Souls. It really looks like some of the rooms you encounter in the hospital there. I guess they were really inspired by this game, among others. So pretty much the only thing left to do is just find our way back to the mansion. We got everything we need. Let's not deal with this zombie. Just go around him. Damn, it sounds like the walls are creaking over here. I don't know if that's the desk or the TV stand. I don't know what that is. It was really raining the other like the other couple days ago. It was really raining, and now it started raining again. It was raining a few hours ago because of some tornado that was passing through certain parts of Pennsylvania. It was like torrential. We were getting loads and loads of rain. That the street was just flooded. It's becoming more and more common. I'm noticing. We've had days, we've had weeks where it rains for like 3 days straight over here, or like 5 out of 7. So it's becoming really commonplace. All right, we got the 2 stone objects. So let's go unlock this door over here. Let's save just in case she knocks us off. Oh, we forgot the wolf medal and the eagle medal. We gotta go get that. So I'm just noticing what time it is, and I don't think we're gonna have time to complete the fight with her, because we do have a cutscene before that, and the whole cutscene with her jumping off into the cliff and all that stuff. So I think we're actually gonna cut off here. This is a good cutoff point. We're right near the end of the game. We're right near the final section, which is the lab. We'll have to do the fight with Lisa, then we just head straight into the lab. So it's not long, but I'd rather not risk the fight taking too long this time, especially if we get knocked off. Because we got lucky with Chris, like she didn't really attack him, but with Jill, she can cause a lot of damage if she hits you once, and she can knock you off the platform. So that and the combined cutscene with her and Barry, I don't want to risk going over the time limit here, because I just noticing we got 5 minutes left until the next game. So we're gonna stop here. Next time when we come back, we're gonna do the lab section. We're gonna do the boss fight with Lisa, which shouldn't take long, but like I said, it might take a minute or two longer than I need right now. And we'll finish the game. It'll be 4 solid videos pretty much for each section of the mansion and the lab. So we will continue this next time. I'm not gonna do probably real survival or any of those other modes, because those modes are annoying as hells, especially with the one dangerous zombie. That makes it really extra annoying. So I think this is probably gonna be the last playthrough I do for this game. After that, I'll just go back to Resident Evil 4 and try out the mercenaries mode, which I've been wanting to try out for the past couple months, but since I hadn't beaten the main game yet, I figured I should wait until I at least beat that. So since we are done with the main game, we can get started on mercenaries, which should be a lot of fun from what I hear. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on Resident Evil 1 Remake HD PS4 version. See you later.